Well, chefs, welcome. The sausage and hot dog carts are, well, they're every Flavortonian's favorite place to link up. Thank you. I'll be here all week. And here's the food cart manager, the one and only Hunter Fieri, to tell you about the menu.
Don't laugh at that.
It's an outstanding outfit.
When you're in Flavortown, you have to dress the part.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Chefs, today we have a great menu item, the ultimate dog.
Ultimate dog, to me, is just how ridiculous can you make it?
Now, this ultimate dog will be featuring the classic topping for hot dogs, blueberry goat cheese.
Wow, blueberry goat cheese. Never had it before. Just thinking about a hot dog or something like that, it just doesn't seem right, and in a weird way.
Okay, so they gotta use the blueberry goat cheese, but
Correct.
they can also use any other kind of cheese you want.
That's right.
The dishes will receive a ranking. A 5-star dish earns $5,000 and control of Flavortown for the next cook. 4-star dish, $4,000. The 3-star dish, unfortunately, that will be the end of your shift. You have 25 minutes to make your ultimate dog. We are in Flavortown.
Come on.
It is cheesy day. 25 minutes, starts now.
Oh, whoa. Oh, go, oh.
All right, chef, what's on the menu?
Chef, I'm doing an Italian sausage hot dog with chorizo, a slaw, and a gouda and blueberry goat cheese fondue, if you will.
Okay, walk me through this. What's on the menu?
All right, Chef, I got you a Wisconsin French dip.
A Wisconsin French
A
dip?
Wisconsin French dip. Now, you've heard of French dip.
Yeah.
But this is from Wisconsin, so I got a little blueberry goat cheese fondue with some charred and pickled jalapeno, habanero, and red onion.
Chef Jamie, did you find enough delicious things in your pantry?
Yes, I did. I see the spicy Italian sausage, and I quickly thought of like that spice and that blueberry goat cheese and making more of a banh mi inspired dog. I have a bunch of caramelized onions.
Okay.
I'm pickling some cucumbers. An ultimate dog is a dog that has a lot more element and a lot of more ingredients. It's more fancy, I guess. Tastes good. It's redemption time.
4 minutes, 4 to go.
Get a nice toasted bun down. We're gonna put our sausages on there, and then some of that goat cheese Gouda sauce right over the top. Chorizo for the heat. We're gonna get the slaw, the pickled peppers, and we're gonna highlight that blueberry goat cheese by putting a little bit on top of the slaw.
Origami skills don't fail me now.
I got my toasted bun. I slather my triple Dijon sauce on there. I add my wiener. I put my sauce on the side.
My hands will stop shaking. That'd be great.
Even though this is a hot dog dish, you gotta put some elements on it to make it look nice for the judges.
2 minutes. Judges are hungry in the park.
Okay. So I put the spicy Italian sausage, then I added the blueberry goat cheese sauce, caramelized onions, and then I start adding the crunchiness of the shallots and the garlic. And I crumbled the blueberry goat cheese to reinforce that flavor. At the very end, I finished it off with the jalapeno. This is the cheesiest.
20 seconds, chefs. We got 20 to go.
Oh, going down to the wire here, going down to the wire.
Putting a little fried garlic for texture and flavor.
5, 4, 3,
All right,
2,
done.
1.
All right, I'm done, all set. On the pass.
Everybody's done. Fantastic.
Good job, chef.
Chef Jamie, you were the first one to be plated and in the window. You're first.
Hi, you guys.
Chef Jamie.
Hi, Chef Jamie.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, dogs.
Tell us what you made, Chef.
I made a banh mi Italian sausage with the goat blueberry.
I think the entire structure of the dog is perfect,
It
right?
is.
I love the onion, the jalapeno, the cucumber on there.
What's up, Chef?
Hello, how are we doing today?
How are
Chef.
you?
How are you?
I have got a blueberry hot dog dip.
Okay.
Okay.
You've heard of the French dip.
Yes.
That's been done. This is the blueberry hot dog dip. So we have a pork frankfurter, butter toasted brioche. We have a triple mustard mayo sauce.
The brilliance of this is kind of like the faux cheesy that you did with that mayonnaise Dijon mustard, because it mimics like a cheese sauce, if you will, but it's
Gotcha,
tangy,
yeah.
it's bright.
I've got an ultimate dog for you today. We have sweet Italian sausage, chorizo, a blueberry goat cheese Gouda sauce that went over the chorizo.
The flavors are super dynamic. I love this sort of chorizo ragu that went over the sausage. I thought that was really smart.
The chef that scores the 5-star dish is... Congratulations, Chef Jamie, the chef that will be moving on with the 4-star dish is... Chef Isaac. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations. Chef, step up, step in, and I hope you win.
Chefs, welcome to Funky Noodle. Today on the menu, we have a nice special, cheesy pasta. Now, in this round as well, you have an opportunity to make some extra money in your paycheck. So we have 3 items here that you can upsell. First one being scamorza for an extra $2,000.
Scamorza, scamorza.
What's a scamorza?
It's a cheese.
Okay.
Oh, it's fantastic. And this is cheesy pasta. Doesn't mean you can't use other cheeses, but if you use the scamorza, it's gonna wanna be the highlighted cheese.
Okay.
The second option is cannellini beans. And you could use those, you get an extra $3,000. And last but not least, for an extra $5,000 in your paycheck, you can use eggplant.
Now, so far, Chef, you've got $5,000. You have $4,000. Whoever wins this, you could have a possibility of walking out with $19,000 or walking out with 20 grand. And one of you will get the chance to be the champ and come back and defend the title. But remember, you only take home the money that you make with a winning dish. Your dishes need to be in the plate up window in 30 minutes. First one to plate up is the first one to serve. One of you is going to be the new champ of Flavortown. You ready?
Ready.
Yes.
30 minutes.
Welcome to Funky Noodle.
Let's go.
There you go.
Play that funky noodle, white boy.
Play that funky noodle.
Isaac, what are you making?
I am going to grill this eggplant. I'm going to make a tomato anchovy sauce.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm going to float some burrata mozzarella right in the middle of a pasta and then bake that off, somehow incorporating the cannoli beans. I'm not there yet.
I'm gonna make a cheese sauce. And then I'm gonna toss the pasta on it. Can I borrow your grater?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Thank you. I got dinged from the last ship for not putting much cheese, so I'm gonna put so much cheese, these guys are gonna overdose on cheese.
What are you making, Chef Jamie?
I'm gonna make like a spicy eggplant to go on top of my,
Rigatoni?
yes.
Very nice.
Eggplant is one of those things that could really be polarizing in this dish. We're asking for cheesy. They could go too heavy with the eggplant, make it an eggplant dish. Whatever they do, they gotta be able to taste it and they gotta be able to see it.
So with the eggplant, I'm gonna make a spicy eggplant with the cannellini beans. I'm gonna make a spicy chili oil on top with it. I'm going for the Asian spice in there.
Woo! Yeah.
There's some heat.
Wow. Calabrian plus chili pepper. All right.
Where did I put those plates? Oh.
4 minutes.
I add in my noodles. I cut some mozzarella and salamander so I can get a nice melty cheese pool. Can I borrow some of that heat?
Yeah, go ahead, slide it right over.
And it kept on getting like less and less time, and I heard the tick tock in my head. It feels like pressure. It feels like you're a pressure pot going.
Chefs, 2 minutes to go.
Here, I need to start plating up.
I'm pretty confident in this dish, but I don't even have everything on the plate. I start with a regular round plate. I don't want the plate to shine, I want the food to shine. Beans go at the bottom, eggplant on the side, pasta to the other side, and then sauce right over the top.
1 minute, chefs.
My plate is hot. Once I notice my mozzarella melted, I add in my spicy eggplant. It's a master of my domain. But I felt the pressure of the time.
5,
I put that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice, chefs. We're done. Chef Isaac, you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Go get him, chef.
So underneath you have the base, which is the pasta fagioli. To the side, you have eggplant stuffed with burrata. On top of the eggplant, you have a gorgonzola and provolone sauce.
I think the use of eggplant in your upsale was brilliant.
You cut it to perfect thickness, you hammered it, so you have the pliability, but you still have the texture of the eggplant.
Okay.
Spot on.
All right, chef.
Okay.
Big deep breath. You got this. You got this.
I don't know what to expect, and I don't know what the judges are gonna think. Hi,
Hi,
chef.
chef.
Hi, Jamie.
I definitely got the cheesy down, but any minute mistake can just send you packing. So I make rigatoni, and then I made it a sauce, and then I folded in some mascarpone for the creaminess.
Chef, you did a really great job on hitting cheesiness. The pasta has chew to it. It's enrobed with a really nice cheese sauce.
Well, chefs, Congratulations, I think you did fantastic battling it out in Flavortown. You've made dishes that celebrated cheese all competition long. Unfortunately, only one of you will receive the big paycheck for your efforts and become the new champion of Flavortown. Chef Isaac, this would give you an opportunity, Chef, to win $19,000. Chef Jamie, if you were to win this round, you'd be walking out with 20 grand. The chef who prepared the 5-star winning dish and is the new champion of Flavortown Food Fight is... Congratulations, Chef Jamie! Congratulations! Congratulations, Chef! Chef Isaac, this was too close to count. And I will tell you what, your daughter's got to be proud of their dad coming out here to compete. And we'll look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. Thank you, Chef.
Chef Isaac, thank you very much.
You know, I'm disappointed I walk out of here without a win, but that's the nature of the game, you know? Got to play to win.
Congratulations! $20,000!